How's it going, everybody? Thank you for watching another video. So here is a car repair that I've been putting off for years. Now, these are two of the engine mounts from my car. I have four altogether. This is the one from the front of the car, and this one was located on the driver's side underneath the battery. Now, the primary job of the motor mounts is to support your engine, all right? So your engines are bolted to this, and this is bolted to some part of your frame of your car. Let's have a closer look at the front engine mount here, and as we can see, it's totally blown through. That's not going to give you any support. You can actually see here where it's been sheared off. It's been kind of rubbing on the mount of the car itself. So absolutely no support there. And here's a closer look at the other one. Again, this thing is totally blown out there. Absolutely no support of the engine. So there's a couple of things that can happen when your engine mounts get to this condition. The first one that comes to mind is you think about how heavy your engine is and it's got no support, right? It's just dangling from these guys here. So when you take a turn, it's basically just swaying back and forth in your engine bay. So maybe you're taking a really sharp turn or a nice long turn. It can feel like you're floating through that turn because that engine is just swaying back and forth, making for really unsafe, unstable turning conditions. Another thing that can happen when your engine mounts are like this, especially the one over by the transmission, is it can feel like your transmission is clunky and you might think you have transmission problems, but really because the transmission has no support, it's just sounding really clunky. And the last major thing that happens is vibration, right? These rubber pieces in here absorb all of the vibration that your engine is making. And some people might think, what's the big deal about vibration? But I'm going to tell you right now, vibration in a car is just bad news because it can loosen screws, fasteners, and in my case, I have a feeling hoses. Now, I thought I had a bad rack and pinion. I looked under my car and the drip was going pretty good. So I got down to the rack, undid the supply line, got to the return hose, and the return hose nut was so loose, I could just back it out by using my pinky. Now, I don't really know what caused that nut to back out, but it was so incredibly loose by the time I got to it. I'm telling you guys right now that the vibration that was coming from that engine definitely did not help out. Now, as far as difficulty goes, this is pretty easy, guys. It's basically bolt off, bolt on. You might have to remove some stuff, and maybe one of these is going to give you trouble. Like, seems to be like the transmission ones are always hard to get to. But essentially, you just get a jack, put a piece of wood on it, jack up the engine either under the oil pan or the transmission pan, lift it up just a couple of centimeters just to relieve some of the tension on the mount, unbolt, and rebolt. Pretty easy stuff. Most shops are probably going to charge you labor about $100 per mount plus the parts, so you're probably looking at a $500 to $600 job that you can do yourself in about 4 to 5 hours. So guys, if your car feels like it's wobbling back and forth when you're taking a turn, feels like you got a clunking transmission and you got a lot of vibration coming from your car, it might be time to change those engine mounts. Well, alright guys, this is the ending of the video. Hope you found this information useful. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you in the next video.